Hello Peaches! So today I'm going to do the Q&A that I talked about before, and you guys asked me some questions and I'm going to answer them because that's what a Q&A is. The first question is, do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I also talked a lot about that, but yeah, just going to answer it. I have a brother who is a year and a half older than me. I'm turning 21 very soon, on 22nd of July, and my brother is turning 23 in December. So yeah, and we have both the same parents. I also explained this in another Q&A, like more in detail. We have both the same parents. My parents got my brother, and then they got me, and then they split up, my parents. And then when I was 10 years old, my mom and some other dude got my sister Sophie, which you have also seen in quite a few of my vlogs at least. And she also did a video where she did my makeup, so go check that out. So yeah, I have Sophie, who is now 11 years old, and then when I was 11 years old, my dad and some other woman got my sister Elizabeth, so she is now 10 years old. So I have a brother who's full blood my brother, and then I have two sisters who are only half sisters, but they are kind of like my whole sisters. I see them that way because the relationship I have with them is just awesome. So yeah, I have those siblings. And the next question is, if you have siblings, what age? And yeah, I explained that. And do they know English? My older brother does. He got English in fourth grade it must be. How old was he when he was in, like, he learned English when he was like 10, or he didn't learn it then, but he started learning it then. And my sister Elizabeth, she doesn't know English yet. She does have it in school. She's had it for like a year, but she's not the best at school stuff. She has a lot of other amazing qualities, and she's smart in a lot of other great ways. Just the school part is not great, also because our dad passed away a year ago, and she was the one who found him dead, so it's taking a lot, like a big toll on her. So she can't really focus in school right now. She has a lot of problems with it because of my father's passing. And so yeah, she doesn't know English. She have it in school, she's learning it, so soon she will learn it. And my sister Sophie, she's like the biggest nerd on the planet. So she's had English for, it must be 2 years now then. About 2 years. They got it in second grade because, you know, then they changed it again. So they got it in second grade, so she had it for 2 years now. And she is pretty damn good. She can actually, she started watching Attack on Titan, and she watches it with Japanese language and English subtitles, and she can, you know, she doesn't understand every word, and sometimes she has to ask me a couple things, but overall, in general, she actually understands it by just watching that and reading the English subtitles, which I think is absolutely amazing because it took me years to be able to do that and to be able to watch an English movie without Danish subtitles. But she can also do that. She can watch English movies, English YouTube videos, and understand pretty much anything or everything that's going on, which I think is amazing. But she is very smart when you look at it like in school wise, you know? She is such a nerd. So yeah, she knows pretty much very good English already. But I'm not sure if she can talk it, like she can hold a conversation, but she can understand English. What is your opinion on LGBT? Well, I'm bisexual, so I obviously support it and think it's awesome and stuff like that because I'm a part of it. I'm the B in that one. So yeah, I also made a video of me coming out as bisexual on my channel somewhere. Go find it. So yeah, I totally support it. I'm going to go to Copenhagen Pride this year. I also went there last year. That was the first year ever. And back then I didn't see myself as bisexual. I was still confused about my sexuality. I thought I was straight. So back then I just went there to, you know, support because I have a lot of friends who is in that community as well. And I just think people can do whatever the fuck they want and love whoever the fuck they want. So I just went there as kind of a support, and also just because it sounded fun. But this year I'm very much more excited because I just recently came out as bisexual and found out, you know, that I was bisexual and being comfortable with it and stuff. So it's extra meaningful to me this year compared to what it was last year, because now I'm actually a part of it. Now I'm a part of the thing that's being celebrated, and you know, it's kind of for me that the pride is there. Well, also me, it's not just for me. That could be cool though. But I'm the reason that the pride is there. I'm one of the reasons, and I think that's so awesome. And I cannot wait to go to Pride this year, just because it's a little more special than it has been last year. So yeah, it's on August 20 here in Denmark, in Copenhagen at least. So if you come there and if you see me, then come say hi and we can celebrate the gayness together. I love it. So yeah, I'm obviously supporting LGBT very much. Also because I have a lot of friends who is either gay or lesbian or bisexual. I have a lot of bisexual friends actually. Or trans. I know a few trans people. So there's, you know, I support it, of course. People can, and you know, I'm a Satanist, as some of you know. I made a video about it, and the main thing in Satanism is do what you want as long as it doesn't hurt others. And being a part of the LGBT community doesn't hurt others. So I obviously think that you can do that if you want. I mean, it doesn't hurt anyone, so why shouldn't you? What made you want to start YouTube? And it's been a long time since I explained it actually. I don't even know if the video is up where I explain it, and I don't even remember that much, but it was something like, you know, I actually, well, it's complicated. I started a blog, you know, a website, blog thing, because me and my friend were sitting and we saw a lot of these blogs, and all my friends on Facebook had started their own blog, and I was like, all of these blogs are about the same thing. It's always about the same kind of fashion and stuff. And I thought it was boring. And also, like, it can't be that hard to have a blog, because a lot of my friends' blogs, you know, I could see on their blog that they were like, oh, sorry, I hadn't posted in a while. I had a lot of things, and I was like, it takes 2 seconds to write a blog post. But yeah, so my friend dared me in a way to make one that was both about something else than everyone else's was, but also to see how difficult it actually was in a way. So I did that, and it started out being just a blog, you know, on the internet where I shared some pictures and stuff, but then I decided that I would start a YouTube channel so I can post the videos on my blog. I didn't even, back then I knew that there was YouTubers, but I didn't know that it was something I could do in the same way. So I just wanted a place to upload my videos so I can put them on my blog. But then I started, you know, the blog started fading out. I didn't really use it, but I still uploaded videos because I saw that that was where the people came. It was YouTube. People subscribed to my channel, liked and commented. So I stopped the blog and just began only using the YouTube channel. So that's pretty much why. I know it's a long explanation. I didn't know how to short it down, but yeah, because I started a blog and now I'm here. If you were the daughter of a fairy tale character, who would you be and why? And that's a really cool question actually. I like that question. And I definitely think I would be something from Alice in Wonderland, because first of all I love it, and second of all, you know, the reason why I love it so much is because all these characters, I can relate to some of them in some different ways. So I come to the conclusion that I would either be the Mad Hatter's daughter, also because Madeline Hatter from Ever After High is my favorite character from Ever After High, because, you know, the Mad Hatter, he's weird and crazy and just all over the place and just cool and colorful and he's just out there. He's so weird, and I'm also pretty weird. But if I wasn't his, I would probably be the Red Queen's daughter, because, you know, I have that funny, crazy, weird, colorful side, but I also have my evil queen side. Like, I'm a spoiled brat sometimes, and I think I would be a good Red Queen's daughter. I guess that makes me a princess, so yeah, that could be cool. Also, you know, with the colors, you know, the black and the red and all that. Yeah, one of those. Maybe if the Red Queen and the Mad Hatter got a child together, I would probably be that. If you could visit the moon, would you do it? No. It seems like a pretty boring place to be. And also, I don't know anything about space and stuff. So, but as far as I know, it takes a pretty damn long time to come to the moon. And also you have to do that in the rocket things. And it sucks. The food you get there is not good, all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't do that. Because, you know, I know a lot of people would love to see it because they're like, oh my god, it's the moon, it could be so cool, but I'm just not that kind of person. Also with like, I don't want to see things just to see them. In a way, I have to really be interested in it. Also with like the Eiffel Tower, I don't want to see the Eiffel Tower. I don't know why, I can just Google it. I don't want to go all the way to Paris just to see a triangle shaped building. And I also don't want to see the pyramids because I don't want to see some triangles made out of sand or whatever they're made out of, I don't know. But it's just, I don't see what I would go through that much effort just to see a building or some sand or Mona Lisa, for example, some paintings. I'm not that kind of person, so I wouldn't go to the moon. I mean, on one hand, if I got it for free and if I could just teleport there, I guess I would, but it's still not. I actually don't know if I would if I had that opportunity, just because I'm not into that. I'm not a traveling kind of person who goes places just to see something that I can see on Google. And I know it's different to see it in real life, but I also think that you have to be really interested in it to get something out of it. Because yeah, maybe it could be cool to go to the top of the Eiffel Tower, but it will also be like, yeah, it could be cool for 2 seconds, but then I would be bored and just want to go home, you know? So no, I wouldn't go to the moon or any of those kind of places. I just compared the Eiffel Tower to the moon, but I hope you guys know what I understand what I mean and know what I mean. Who is your favorite YouTuber? I have a lot of favorite YouTubers actually. So I've been thinking about doing a video about my favorite YouTubers. I did that a while ago actually, called Top 10 YouTubers or something. It's a couple of years old, I guess. But I'm thinking about doing an updated video of that because I do have quite a lot of favorite YouTubers. But it's just tell you one of them at least. The one that I've been watching the last few days, or last a long time actually. It's Black Friday. She's like a goth YouTuber. You probably know her if you are into goth, just like I am. She makes really great videos. So yeah, she's probably my favorite right now, but I've been thinking about doing an updated, so let me know if you want that. Who inspire you the most? That is a very difficult question, because that depends on what. If it's YouTube, then one of them it's Black Friday and a lot of other YouTubers, but if it's, you know, I also do a little bit of music, I also do a lot of doll things, I also live my life, you know, there's a lot of people who inspire me, but if I had to choose one who inspired me just in general and inspire me to most things, it would probably be Marilyn Manson, because he inspires me music-wise, style-wise, you know, with the gothic style and all that. And he also inspires me with his art, because he does some art with like painting and stuff. And then he inspires me just with the way I live my life and stuff, because he's so fucking smart. I don't know if, like, I've seen a lot of interviews with him. Pretty much everything there is to see, I have seen it with Marilyn Manson, and he just have a way of thinking that I really like, a really creative way of thinking. He also has, he's not a Satanist, he said that. He has taken a little bit from Satanism, a little bit from Christianity, because he was raised in a Christian family, and a little bit of here and a little bit of here. He kind of made his own thing, which I think is awesome. He doesn't need to put a label on himself, because he doesn't feel like he fits in. He's not 100% Satanist, he's not 100% Christian, but yeah, he shares a lot of the same views on life as a Satanist does. As well, my kind of Satanist. I'm a LaVeyan, you know, Anton LaVey, that kind of Satanism. So he also believes in the whole, like, do what you want as long as it doesn't hurt others, all that kind of stuff. He's just really smart, so I look up to him. He inspires me very much in a lot of different things. What is your current favorite band? That is difficult, because I listen to a shit ton of different music every single day. It's not just, well, sometimes I have, like, if I hear a new song, I listen to that over and over and over again. But mostly, most days, I just put my iPod on shuffle and just go out there. Then it's Elvis, then it's The Agonist, then it's Billie Holiday, then it's Disney music, you know, it's just a whole lot of different shit. So I've been thinking about doing, just like I did the top 20 movies everyone has to see, I think about doing top 20 or 30 or 15 or something artists / bands that everyone should listen to. Please let me know if you want that, because I listen to a lot. But I can just tell you what I just listened to while setting up the camera. I listened to Eminem. I actually really like Eminem. Even though it doesn't look like the person that does that. But I do, like, people are surprised when I tell them, like, oh, I like Eminem. And they're like, sure. But I do, I'm not into hip hop that much. I've never really been into hip hop. But Eminem, there's just, I don't know, it's not all of his songs, definitely, because some of them are not my style. But quite a lot of his songs are actually really good. And I really like them. And I know I feel weird sometimes when listening to it because I'm not that kind of person, but I like it. I enjoy some of his music. So yeah, but he's not my favorite of all time at all. It was just, I don't have one favorite. This is just what I listened to while setting this up, just to give you one of the artists that I listen to. But yeah, I will do probably do a list of artists that I listen to a lot and I love a lot. And it will be a long list, but let me know if you want that. That was actually the last question, and yeah, I always end up making these very long and ending up talking a lot about every question. I hope you guys don't mind. I just like talking and like explaining stuff, because I don't like answering a question and then people would say sit out there and feel like I didn't answer it properly or I didn't explain myself. So that's why I talk a lot and I explain a lot, because I want you guys to understand what I mean. So yeah, sorry about that. I talk a lot, I ramble, I don't know. Press the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and thank you for watching.